Hello everyone, my name is Ella. Welcome to Breathe at Home. Today we are going to be doing about a 20-minute meditation focused on heart opening. You can take this meditation either in a laying or seated posture, whatever suits you best. So when you're ready, coming into the posture of your choice, either laying down on the mat or on the ground, or coming into a comfortable seat. Maybe propping your hips up on a cushion or a pillow or a blanket to help lengthen through the spine. From here, just start to wiggle your weight from side to side, centering your weight on your sits bones, slightly tucking the chin. And imagine there's a string attached to the crown of the head pulling you up towards the sky. Lengthen through the spine. If your eyes are still open, begin to gently close them down now. Allow your face to soften. Notice if there is any tension in the shoulders, in the jaw. Begin to bring your awareness to your breath. As you inhale, the belly rises, the ribs expand, and the chest inflates. As you exhale, the chest deflates, the ribs collapse, the belly falls. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale clean, pure, fresh air. Exhale and purify the lungs. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Staying with this full, complete 3-part breath. The belly, the ribs, and the chest. The chest, the ribs, and the belly. And using this breath as a tool to anchor yourself into the present moment. Riding the wave of the breath. Feeling the oceanic swirl of the inhale. And the long wave of the exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Begin to release your breath. You may come back to the intentional breath when you find your mind wanders. But for now, begin to bring your awareness to your heart space. The space in between the shoulders, the space around the heart and the lungs, and just begin to notice. Noticing any sensations, any tightness, any constriction. Because as we begin to still the mind, quiet the thoughts, we begin to remember the connection between the mind and the body. And so when we experience physical tightness in the heart space, we may inquire in the mind what we are not letting go of, what we are not allowing to come in. Love. So as we begin to sit with ourselves, we can use the mind as a tool to soften the physical body, starting with the heart. Seeing if with your mind you can soften the space of the chest, softening the shoulders, softening the ribs. This overall feeling of tenderness in your body. Experiencing the delicacy of your skin. Experiencing the strength of your bones. Experiencing the entire body opening. Because we find that in the human experience, there are reasons and situations that force us to build walls around our heart, Because when the heart gets broken, we will do everything in our power to make sure we do not get hurt again. So we build up these energetic walls around the space of the heart so that we cannot give or fully receive love. Keeping everyone at an arm's length distance away. Becoming rigid in the body. Not tapping into the feminine and the divine. So it is in these times of stillness, it is in these moments of clarity that you remember. You remember what it felt when you were a little girl or a little boy to love vibrantly, to love freely, to experience life as bright as it is. But as we experience humanity, we often put shades and covers on top of that bright light. But we can use meditation as a tool to cleanse the layers around the heart. And what was once rigid can become soft. And what was once hollow can feel full. Because oftentimes there is this collective feeling that something is missing, something is not quite right. We fall into this thinking pattern. When I get this, I will be happy. When I achieve that, I will be happy. When I make X amount of money, I will feel fulfilled. But oftentimes, we reach that thing only to find out that we feel the exact same on the inside. Our outside has changed, but our inside is the exact same. And this is why we meditate, to soften, to look at the walls we have built and determine whether or not they are still necessary. Because at one point they were necessary, but that is no longer. It is safe to love now. It is safe to surrender your heart here, because that is to be human. To experience love, to experience longing, and grief, and joy, and happiness, and frustration. All of these emotions are valid and deserve to be experienced. But the problem is when we label emotions as good or bad, we will do everything in our power to make sure we do not experience the bad emotions. So we swallow down the frustration. We numb out the fear. We check out the anxiety, thinking that the emotions will just fade away. Meditation teaches you that when you are connected to your heart, it is safe to experience any and all emotions. It is safe for you to feel sad. because you know that you are love. It is safe for you to feel angry because you know when the anger passes, you will still be love. The grief will pass and you will still be love. When you recognize that at the deepest root of your core, you are love, everything within and around you will begin to change. Colors will seem brighter. Love will seem deeper. Strangers will feel nicer. And it will feel as if a veil has been lifted on your gaze. When you remember that you are love. You do not need to perform a certain way to achieve love. You do not need to look a certain way to receive love. You do not need to act a certain way to feel loved, because you will remember at the depths of your soul that you are love. You are divine. You are radiant. You are gentle and you are tender. You are loving. You are forgiving. Seeing if right now you can connect to your soul. The loving, honest, genuine, vibrant light in the depths of your body. There you are. And there is this deep knowing when you finally connect with your soul, your highest self, the best version of you that is within you. And this connection will remind you that you do not need to look outside of yourself to grow. And oftentimes, most of the growth happens with our eyes closed. We learn about ourselves. We look and examine our past. We sit with our present and our current circumstances. And we daydream of the future. This is you. Let this remind you of the love within you. And when you choose to recognize the love that is within your body, you will realize that you have a lot of love to give. Love to give others. Love to give yourself. Love to give your past versions of you and the future versions of you. Love. And seeing if you can experience love from the crown of the head all the way down to the heels. This light scanning and clearing and softening and forgiving and reminding that you are pure. Every single time you choose to sit down with yourself, you are cleansing old patterns. You are rewriting old behaviors. And you are reclaiming the path in which your life is headed. Taking the wheel back into your hands. remembering that the love that is within you can serve as your compass. And every time you have to make a decision, maybe you ask yourself, is this pulling me closer to love or farther away from it? Because every decision we make either moves towards love or away from love. Is this moving me towards love or away from love? Is this person moving me towards love or away from love? Is this relationship moving me towards love or away from love? Is my dialogue with myself moving me towards love or away from love? Your words matter. Your choices matter. The most important dialogue you can ever have is the dialogue that never even leaves your mouth. The conversation that happens in between your ears, between you and you. Having the ability to make yourself feel seen. Having the wisdom to make yourself feel heard. Having the capacity to make yourself feel loved. And in these moments of quiet tenderness, can you choose to nurture yourself? Just like you would nurture a little baby. Maybe right now you experience this feeling of holding yourself. Allowing your entire body to release and unclench and unravel. Because you don't have to be so strong all the time. Give yourself permission to soften. To sink deeper into the knowing that you are love. The deep divine knowing that you are more than enough. Your life is playing out in front of you exactly as it's supposed to. Your purpose is inside of you. And love is within and all around you. So next time you feel yourself building up the walls or putting on the armor, can you choose to soften? And after you soften, can you decide if that is moving you closer to or away from love? And decide accordingly. Decide as if your words matter. Decide as if your choices matter, because they do. And so you sink deeper into that feeling that you are love. You have always been and you will always be love. Feel your heart opening. Softening, remembering. Start to bring your awareness back into your body, back into your space. Keeping your eyes closed, begin to bring awareness to your breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Maybe imagining there is this bright white light penetrating the heart space. As you breathe in, the white light grows inwards. Exhale. Breathe into the bright white light. Exhale out the mouth. Softening. One more big inhale. Exhale out the mouth. There you are. Gently begin to wiggle your fingers. Wiggle your toes, maybe tracing the thumb over the tip of each finger. Keeping the eyes closed, maybe invite larger movements into the wrists, the ankles, the neck, the shoulders. And when you are ready, place your left hand on your belly. Right hand finds your heart. Really pressing into the shirt or the skin. Pressing past the skin, feeling your flesh. Pressing past the flesh, connect with your organs and your bones. And then press past the bones and find your soul. There you are. Sealing in this feeling of remembering that you are love. You are light. There is love within you that deserves to be shared with the world. So stay open, stay soft, and keep coming back to this feeling. Heart open, eyes closed, remembering. Sealing this in with 3 deep breaths. Inhale up into the heart. Exhale into the belly. Inhale up into the heart. Exhale into the belly. One more time. Inhale up into the heart. Exhale into the belly. Placing the left hand on top of the right. Pressing into your heart space. Reconnecting with this vibrant, beating heart. Remembering that you are alive and you are love. Gently bowing to acknowledge one another's presence. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Taking your time to flicker open the eyes. Release the hands. Welcome back. For extra grounding, you can take your hands down onto the earth. That can help bring you back into your space, into your body. Other than that, thank you for being here. And just know that it is human to become rigid and to build those walls, and just remember to soften. Soften and stay tender and stay gentle. And I love you. Have an amazing day.